tidal wave. Now I'm underwater, swimming through the trees. I'm wishing we could hide away where time is frozen. When you look at me, I feel like I can fly. It's all speeding by. In a whirlwind, yeah, but this moment I won't forget. You stepped into my universe. Now you're in the middle, pulling me off my feet. Your smile and it calms the storm. Now clear as crystal, I got everything I need. I feel like I can fly. It's all speeding by. In a whirlwind, yeah, but this moment I won't forget. It's all speeding by. I feel like I can fly. It's all speeding by. In a whirlwind, yeah, but this moment I won't forget.
Our light was golden, then it was stolen. But I knew that we would see the dawn. The darkness closed in, then it was broken. You always kept me holding on. Look at us now, look at you shine. We're not coming down. Don't wanna close my eyes. Look at us now. Look at us now. We're in the middle of it, magic all around us. I knew one day we'd touch the sun. Our dreams before us, nothing to hold us back. You showed me we are limitless. Look at us now. dreams before us, nothing to hold us back. You showed me we are limitless. Our dreams before us, nothing can hold us back. You showed me we are limitless. Look at us now. Look at you shine. We're not coming down. Don't wanna close my eyes. Look at us now. Look at us now. Don't wanna close my eyes. Look at us now. Look at us now.
Good afternoon and welcome, family, friends, and honored guests. We're gathered here today before God and each other to join Angelia and Michael as they commit themselves to one another in marriage. Angelia and Michael would like to thank each of you for taking time today to join them in this beautiful and sacred time in their lives. Who will give this bride to be wed today? Her mother and I. Angelia and Michael, I want you to take a moment and just relax. I want to give your guest an opportunity to sit back and enjoy the story I'm about to tell. You see, one of the greatest things of being ordained is that I've been able to share with a select few family and friends is being a part of one of the largest moments in their lives. I was truly honored when Angelia called and asked me to be the person to perform today's ceremony. Now, while this is truly an honor, I must also tell you that it is quite the challenge as well. That challenge is to be sure both Angelia and Michael know the importance of what is taking place today, while also making today's ceremony personal and special for them. In an effort to make that happen, I took some time and met with Angelia and Michael a few weeks ago. I wanted to find out how they met, hear them talk about one another, and just get to know them a bit more in depth as a couple. Not only does it help me prepare for today, but it helps me be sure they are truly ready to take this next step in their lives. After spending an evening of having dinner and drinks with them, I can assure all of you here today that they are both deeply in love and can't wait to be husband and wife. Well, what do you feel in your gut, he was asked. Something is telling me to go to Ohio. Like most good card players, Michael didn't fold. He followed his gut and played his cards. He chose Ohio. Now, Michael also admittedly told me that as he drove for over an hour to get here, he decided he wasn't about to do this again. His intent was to just come and meet Angelia, and that was it. He wasn't planning on getting into a relationship with some girl that lives so many miles away. That was until he walked into BJ's in Boardman and saw her sitting there. And as he says, more beautiful than she looked in those pictures on Instagram. The date extended late into the evening, and like any night on gambling, it was about to cost Michael some money. Would you like to meet my mom, Angelia asked? Sure, when? Tomorrow for dinner. Well, as I told you, Michael had no intention of dating someone in Ohio, so there he was. No overnight bag, and now needed a hotel to stay at for the night, and had to go to Dick's the next day to buy an outfit to wear to meet Angelia's mom, Marie. Michael calls this his $1,000 overnight trip to Ohio. Well, as you can see, it turned out pretty well. Now, this isn't the end of their story, though. These two continued to bet on one another. Michael was very successful at what he did in remodeling, but would have to gamble and take a chance at moving his business to Ohio and start all over again. To be with Angelia, that was a gamble he was willing to take. I think you'll also agree that play turned out well. Since then, they bought a home together and after dating for several years, got engaged and have continued to bet on one another. Whether it's watching Angelia start her business or Michael continue to flourish in his, they both continue to support one another. Marriage is not always 50-50. Heck, some days it's not 60-40, 70-30, 80-20. Some days it may even be 90-10. It's then that you as individuals will need to remember to continue to stay in the game and go all in on your marriage. Don't give up, play the odds, and continue to bet on one another. And if you do, I'm sure in the end, you will find a hand that can't be beaten. Sitting with both of you that day, I heard and seen the love you two share for each other, your family, and friends. Michael couldn't be happier to marry your daughter and can't thank you enough for making him feel like a son. Angelia and Michael, more importantly, listening to each of you talk about one another, I can't help but feel that you've hit the jackpot in one another. Angelia, you have finally found a man who truly adores you and loves you more than any words can say. Michael, you've gained a partner in Angelia that is strong-willed and will stand beside you through thick and thin. The two of you are quite the winning pair. Angelia, are you prepared to marry Michael today? If so, say I am.
I am.
Are you prepared to marry Angelia today?
I am.
Let us begin. Now the Lord God had formed out of the ground all the wild animals and all the birds in the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them. And whatever the man called each living creature, that was its name. So the man gave names to all the livestock, the birds in the sky, and all the wild animals. But for Adam, no suitable helper was found. So the Lord God caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. And while he was sleeping, he took one of the man's ribs, and then closed up the place with flesh. Then the Lord God made a woman from the rib he had taken out of the man, and he brought her to the man. The man said, "This is now bone of my bones, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man." That is why a man leaves his father and mother and is united to his wife, and they become one flesh. Angelia and Michael, today begins a life of giving and sharing, nurturing and support, allowing each other the freedom to change and grow as individuals while developing your own mutual spirit as time goes by. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It's about establishing a relationship in which independence is equal, dependence is mutual, and the obligation is reciprocal. Today, your family and friends are gathered to celebrate your union. Michael, will you take Angelia, whose hand you hold, choosing her alone to be your lawfully wedded wife? Will you live with her in a state of true matrimony? Will you love her and comfort her through good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, honoring her at all times, and being faithful only unto her? If so, please say, I will.
I will.
Angelia, will you take Michael, whose hand you hold, choosing him alone, to be your lawfully wedded husband? Will you live with him in the state of true matrimony? Will you love him and comfort him through good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, honoring him at all times, and being faithful only unto him? If so, please say, I will.
I will.
Michael, please place this ring on Angelia's finger and repeat after me. Angelia, I give you this ring
Angelia, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
and that I am choosing
and that I am choosing
to share my life's journey with you.
to share my life's journey with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you
with the pledge to love you
today,
today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
always and forever.
always and forever.
Angelia, please place this ring on Michael's finger and repeat after me.
Me,
Michael, I give you this ring
Michael, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love,
as a symbol of my love,
and that I am choosing
and that I am choosing
to share
to share
my life's journey with you.
my life's journey with you.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
with the pledge to love you
with the pledge to love you
today,
today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
always and forever.
always and forever.
Angelia and Michael, I want to wish you both much love and happiness as you begin your new journey. Remember to keep lots of laughter in your life, and love will never be far behind. Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, and endures all things. Love never ends. Being a person who believes in fairy tales and a huge fan of Walt Disney World, I felt it only appropriate to close today's ceremony with some quotes from my favorite Disney character, Winnie the Pooh. When being asked by Piglet, "How do you spell love, Pooh?" he responded, "You don't spell it, you feel it." Angelia and Michael, may you always feel the love of one another. As soon as I saw you, I knew an adventure was about to happen. Angelia and Michael, may your life together be filled with many wonderful adventures. Any day spent with you is my favorite day. Angelia and Michael, may every day you spend together be your favorite day. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. Angelia and Michael, may you always enjoy the small things that made you fall in love with one another in the first place, and may your hearts always be full of love. Angelia and Michael, you have pledged your faith to each other in the company of two wonderful families in your circle of friends. Please allow me to be the first to say congratulations, and I love you both. It has been an honor to share your special day and to perform the marriage of a couple that I deeply love. Thank you for allowing me to be the person that has the privilege to say, by the power vested in me by God in the great state of Ohio, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Michael, you may kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, it is an honor and a privilege to introduce to you for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. Michael and Mrs. Angelia Rohal.
Our light was golden, then it was stolen. But I knew that we would see the dawn. The darkness closed in, then it was broken. You always kept me holding on. Look at us now, look at you shine. We're not coming down. Don't wanna close my eyes. Look at us now. Look at us now. We're in the middle of it, magic all around us. I knew one day we'd touch the sun. Our dreams before us, nothing to hold us back. You showed me we are limitless. Look at us now, look at you shine. We're not coming down. Don't wanna close my eyes. Look at us now. Look at us now. Don't Our dreams before us, nothing to hold us back. You showed me we are limitless. Our dreams before us, nothing can hold us back. You showed me we are limitless. Look at us now. Look at you shine. We're not coming down. Don't wanna close my eyes. Look at us now. Look at us now. Don't wanna close my eyes. Look at us Look at us now.
I don't have a lot to say. All I can say, though, is I've never been in love before, but whenever I met her, I fell in love immediately. I stayed the entire weekend. I did, as Jim said, I spent a lot of money at Dick's. It was bad. I met her mom the next day.
I just want to thank you all for coming here. You guys have all made this night special. As I look around, I honestly just want to cry. seeing how many people truly care about us. At first, I was a little sick to my stomach because I'm not good in front of people. But as I see everybody, thank you guys all so much for coming here and making our day special.
To Angelia, from the time we first met, I actually could tell that you were Michael's perfect match. Michael has a glow when you're around. It's very obvious. It's been a pleasure to get to know you over the last couple of years. And I've really enjoyed watching the love you and Michael have grow. It sounds cliche, but I mean this completely genuinely. You do bring out the best in Michael. I see how he is when he's with you. It's phenomenal. And so I want to thank you for loving him as fiercely as the Rohalls do.
It's every father's hope that someday his daughter will meet someone that will care and comfort her as I do. And I believe Angelia has found that person in Michael. I can't thank you enough for raising such an exceptional young man, and we absolutely love him. Even though he's a Steelers fan. Boo. Boo. Shut up, Schultz. I'd also like to thank my girlfriend, Fran, for being a good friend and role model to Angelia for the past 6 years. And also for being by my side. I love you. It's always a father's wish to have nothing else but to see her smile. Ever since she met you, that smile has never gone away. When she talks about you, there's a glow about her that never seems to fade. The care and compassion you have for my daughter is second to none. And today I am proud to call you my son. Seeing you today, how absolutely beautiful you are, and still having that ear-to-ear smile, I can't wait to see what the future holds for you and Michael as a married couple. Congratulations. I love you both.
May your fullest blessing come upon Angelia and Michael, so that they may together rejoice in your gift of married love and enrich your church with their children. Lord, may they both praise you when they are happy and turn to you when they are sad. May they be glad that you help them in all their work and know that you are with them when they are in need.
And our friendship has meant so much to me for all of these years. When I look back, I don't know a life without you. We have been through so many milestones together. Sometimes I thought it was crazy, the stuff that I'd do for you. But then I realized that I was just doing what a sister would do for her sister. And knowing you has truly been a blessing. You're a friend I know that you can always count on, and I hope that you know I will always have your back, and you can always count on me. As I told you 17 years ago, you'll be stuck with me celebrating birthdays and any kind of event until we're old and gray. Ange and Michael, watching you two grow together over the years has been my favorite. You two make a great team. The love you have for each other is admirable. You two balance each other out, and I see nothing but a happy future ahead for the both of you. I still remember how happy Michael was to show me the ring he picked out for Ange. I knew how happy he was to spend the rest of his life with her, and that gave me peace knowing my best friend would be in great hands. I love you both very much. Cheers to my best friend and hers. Wishing a lifetime of happiness to two of the best people I know, to Angelia and Michael.